Will Pompey be promoted automatically?
You'll see on this channel.
Coming up tonight! The answer is yes, play up Pompey. Andrew's getting fed up.
Head Tom, eat. You never stop eating.
We stir some tea. And Ollie scratches his nose and says, shall we do that again?
Should we do that again?
Good evening, Andrew!
Yeah, good evening, Tom. What a lovely evening it is too, Tom, to watch us go and win 4-0 against Peterborough.
Gorgeous. Last day of April. Welcome to Ollie in the back. Thanks for coming back on Fournilwrittenalloverit, mate. We're at the penultimate time this season.
Thanks for the invite, Tom.
It's all right.
I'm excited. I can't wait to be here today.
It's always exciting, isn't it? Tonight, Pompey will look to make it 5 on the bounce at Fratton Park.
Yep.
Which is a run that we haven't beaten since that time under Paul Cook in 2017. So
Jonathan Ross would say, Tom, that is a world record.
It's more of a Pompey record.
I said it's a
Pompey
world record.
It's a
Pompey record.
It's a Pompey record. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's a Tuesday evening. It's the last day of April, and we're heading to Fratton Park tonight for the visit of Peterborough. Jamal Lowe, I just want to mention. Jamal, who's been outrageous for Pompey this season. He always has been since he joined. We've been saying that for years. But he's been involved in 8 of Pompey's last 10 goals.
Well, that's what he's paid to do, Tom, you could argue.
It is what he's paid to do, but it's also not what many other people have done recently.
Well, you say that, but clearly the 8 goal scorers were involved.
You're defeating the object of the statistic.
Oh.
I was looking at some statistics last night, actually, about Ollie Hawkins, because I was having a discussion with a friend of mine. Brett Pittman last season played 37 games.
Yeah.
How many goals did he score? 24.
Did he?
Ollie Hawkins this season has played 37 games. How many goals has he scored?
6?
7.
I
well,
would
there we
definitely
are.
put Pittman in then, wouldn't you?
That would be my choice.
For Kenny Jackett, you have for sure. One thing we can give him credit for is he doesn't take prisoners, as we said earlier.
One thing we can also give him credit for is for challenging for promotion to the Championship.
Yes,
this
Tom,
season.
we don't argue that. Can't argue that.
Yeah, and you can't, we had that bit of bad form from January, didn't we, through to about March time.
Bit of a sticky period, wasn't it?
Yeah, where we threw away a lot of points, but we've clambered our way back into a position now where, if we win tonight, we're 1 point off first and second, obviously, going into the final game of the season.
It's all to play for, isn't it?
If we had have beaten Sunderland at the weekend, then we would have possibly first place in our own hands right now.
Talking to a friend of mine today about football and about early season. No, another friend. Somebody likes
An acquaintance.
No, it's a person I know that I like him.
And he doesn't like you back?
Well, I don't know if he does or not.
Right.
Probably not.
I like to call him my friend.
Chances are, no.
Well, I like to call him my friend, but others might question that.
Yeah, okay.
But let's not worry too much about it. The point is this. I think when we get to early season, like August time when we start again, and I always say this every year, that people say, oh, it's early, we've got plenty of time, we draw a couple of games, whatever. No, it's a long season ahead. You're right, but to get those early points on the board in August like we did last year was crucial to where we are right now.
Bringing Liverpool into this very briefly.
Yeah.
Very, very briefly,
Yeah, you don't mind, because I want to eat in a minute. Every single point counts, because at the top end of the season, like now, that 1 or 2 points that we dipped out on will make a massive difference to promotion hopes, don't they? And winning the title even. But saying that, we can still do it. We've still got us, Sunderland or Barnsley, or even Luton. Those 4 teams can still win that league, which is crazy with 2 games to go in it.
And we will find out later on this evening. The plan is now, what are we eating tonight? We shall
Eat,
head...
Tom, eat. You never stop eating.
Anyway, yeah, let's go and get some food and get down to Fratton Park and beat Peterborough 4-0. You keep mentioning the plan. I think I had a couple of messages during the last couple of days.
Yes.
You said...
It's all in the master plan.
You said the plan, but what is said plan? Could you please...
I told you about the plan. It's very, very secretive, Tom. The plan is just between Kenny and myself.
Is it?
Yes.
Right.
It's only us 2 that are incognito on it.
So you couldn't give an exclusive to the Fournilwrittenalloverit viewers?
No, I'll tell you what I can do. After the Saturday at 4:45, no, actually about 7:15,
Yeah.
something like that, I will give you my insight knowledge then. Cup of tea, Tom.
Good evening everyone, welcome to Fratton Park for possibly the greatest first half of football I've ever seen at this stadium.
Great game of football.
And we're 2-1 down.
Yeah, great first half, Tom. 2-1 down. I can't believe it. Actually, they had really 2 shots on goal and scored from, weren't they?
Yeah.
We're all over them, mate. Really, we should be 4 or 5 up by now. This is unbelievable how they're winning this game.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Unbelievable, Jeff. I'm looking forward to the second half. As long as it doesn't change anything, Tom, keep it as it is. I think we'll win this 6-2, Tom. Bottom line is, mate, it's been all us, hasn't it? They caught us twice on the break, and they don't look very good, do they? They're only on the break. A couple of clinical finishes, to be fair to them, but poor defending from our side, wouldn't it? We pushed too much pushed forward too much, didn't we? Allowed ourselves open at the back. A bit naive, really, I think.
Peterborough looking to hold on to the 2-0 as much as possible, and Pommy coming back waste as much time as you want. Pommy coming back into it towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, well, certainly, Tom. We've got 2-1 down now instead of 2-0, aren't we? So I think shame Sunderland are winning, but there we are. That's life, isn't it? We've just got to get on with this and beat this lot 4-2. I think it might be 6-2, Tom. Actually.
What? So that makes it 4-0, does it?
6-2 on the night, 4-0 to us.
Should we do that again? Welcome to half time with Dan and Ollie.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Ollie. What do you reckon of that first half, mate?
Nail biting, wasn't it? We look good going forward. I think it's all in place. I'll probably change Vaughan for Hawkins. Much as you don't want it to happen, but the way we're playing, I think he'd come in to play a bit better. Vaughan's been aggro up there, but he's not high enough for any of the aerial challenges. He hasn't won one yet, I don't think. But I think we're doing all right. Our defence needs sorting out because they shouldn't be caught that far up the field, to be fair. And we've got Clark and Burgess both going forward and trying to play balls the midfielders should be playing and getting caught every time.
You've also got Thompson going forward. He looks good, doesn't he?
He looks right, doesn't he? Don't like his teeth.
Yeah, I thought first half was good. I agree with you on your points about Vaughan. I think that, to be fair to you, we have played a lot of balls into the box from a wide position. We have played a lot of balls forward from a back position, and therefore we would benefit from having Hawkins up there. Not that I like to admit that, because I'm not Hawkins' biggest fan, as you might have guessed in other episodes.
Mate. Give yourself to the dark side.
I like the fact that Pittman's playing a cam role. I think it's something we've been missing since we lost Thompson. We need someone in that hole. We used to play 3 midfielders across the middle, sat row deep, and we were too deep because of that, and therefore we were defending all the time from January to March. So I like the changes that have been made, and I think we're playing really well. Like you said, we could be up this half, definitely.
So it did finish. Pompey 2, Peterborough 3. Now, listen. That does not tell half the story. One of the greatest games I've ever witnessed at Fratton Park in the first half, and for the majority of the second half. And then we just sort of fell flat when the board went up, I think, mate, for added time. What do you make of it? On my face as well would be lovely. Yeah,
sorry, mate. No one wants to see that. I'd say we put in a good performance tonight. We played well. We didn't defend particularly well, but they had 3 chances. They scored 3 goals, and that's all it was for them. It was a game of counter football. They stuck to their tactics. And they did it really well. I'd say that was you can't argue with the way they executed their plans tonight. It was a little bit disappointing. Obviously, now we're not going to be in a position for automatic promotion on Saturday.
Yep.
But the team have played awesome this year to get us in that position in the first place. And I think really we should be celebrating Saturday. What a great season we've had, and
absolutely
look forward to the playoffs and be positive about it and try and go up that way.
We can do our best to do that, as you have mentioned there. That does completely defeat the opportunity for automatic promotion to Championship football next season. However, as we all know, in football there is still hope. There is always still hope. Back here at Fratton Park we'll conclude the official season for Pompey, but as we all know, we'll be back for the playoffs, up there fighting sometime during the end of May. I think it's like the 14th to the 18th or something.
Well, it looks like with the Sunderland result, Tom, because they lost tonight 2-1,
which is disappointing because we could have capitalised on that. And I think,
in reality, it makes no difference to.
True.
We wanted to win tonight to get automatics, didn't we?
Anyway, yeah.
Sunderland's result made no difference to that. All that's helped us with now is that's given us an opportunity with them losing to not have to play Charlton.
Yeah.
Which is a benefit to us because we obviously don't want Charlton in the next round because they've beaten us twice this season already. Twice only?
Yep.
Twice. So they pose a difficult challenge. So hopefully Sunderland can knock them out, and we'll get Sunderland in the final. That'll be interesting again. Wouldn't it? Another trip to
twice
Wembley.
At Wembley. Same team, same season.
4 times in 2 months, something like that.
Something nuts like that. I always remember there's a hole in the ground. Yeah. Oh no, someone's covered it up. Lovely. Thanks, Portsmouth City Council. Anyway, we'll see you this Saturday. So you haven't got long to wait. I was going to say, I wrote down in my post-match notes, I was going to say Pompey are 4 days from automatic promotion, but instead Pompey are 4 days from a hard-fought fight in the playoffs. And myself, Ollie, Andrew and the rest of the team will join... Oh, hello. Nearly had a head injury there. I'll watch that back in a minute.
It's what I think of your punditry.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. You tried to trip me up. Give me one back.
I did try to trip me up. That was a little dig there. Anyway, we'll see you on Saturday. Thank you very much for watching this midweek edition of Fournilwrittenalloverit.
Lewis, we cross it.
Lewis is crossing.
Lewis has got to cross. And Libby.
And Libby.
Libby, don't forget to cross the road, Libby. For God's sake, your dad's talking to you. Listen
See you Saturday. Keep the faith.
to him. Play up Pompey.
Play up Pompey.
Go south. There's a team down there. Go south. With a lot of flair. Go south. They're gonna take us.